Namaste and a very warm welcome to Law Dharma Nexus channel. We all know that apart from Rukmini Devi, Devi Satyabhama was also wife of Lord Sri Krishna. And we are going to learn that story of how Satyabhama Devi did the tarazu, balancing of Lord Sri Krishna, and how she donated Lord Sri. So one day, Rishi Narada, he went to Dwarka, and what he found was Devi Satyabhama was plucking flowers to put in her hair. So Rishi Narada said, "Oh Devi, you look so beautiful, and you are the youngest one of all the wives. So I'm sure that Lord Sri Krishna should love you. He should love, and you deserve more attention from Lord Sri Krishna." Devi Satyabhama was listening very carefully to what Rishi Narada was saying. So Rishi Narada said, "If you want more love and if you want more attention, I have one plan." Hearing this, Satyabhama Devi, her eyes there were twinkles in her eyes, and she was really very eager to listen to the plan. She said, "Narad Muni, can you share what is the plan?" So Narad Muni said, "Look, what you have to do is, you have to donate Lord Sri Krishna to me. But don't worry at all. I will release him as soon as you give me the gold, ornaments, money which weighs equal to that of Sri Krishna's weight. So we will scale him in the weighing machine, and whatever his weight, the jewelry and gold, you have to donate it to me." Then Satyabhama Devi said, "How will this make Lord Sri Krishna love me more?" Upon which Rishi Narada explained, "Devi, when you're giving away the gold and jewelry and everything out of the love for Lord Sri Krishna, I'm sure he will like that gesture of yours, and he will be more in love with you." So Satyabhama Devi was really happy, and she said, "Yes, Rishi Narada, let's do this." Rishi Narada said, "Hold, Devi. Tell me first, do you have enough gold and money which would equally weigh to that of Lord Sri Krishna's weight? First check that, and then we'll start with the procedure." She said, "Don't worry about that, Rishi Narada. Narad Muni, I have enough gold and silver, and do not worry about that. You just start the process." So she donated Lord Sri Krishna to Rishi Narada. Narad Muni started taking away Lord Sri Krishna, and then Devi Satyabhama told Sri Krishna, "Lord, I have donated you to Rishi Narada, but don't you worry, I will release you." So what she does is, she sends the servant to the market and says that, "Please bring the big weighing machine, the tarazu." And accordingly, that weighing machine was bought in the palace. So she requested Lord Sri Krishna to sit in one plate, and she started pouring the jewelry into the other plate. So she started pouring the jewelry, money, ornaments, whatever she had, and she was sure that this is the gesture which I'm doing. Lord Krishna is going to be really very happy. But surprisingly, the plates didn't move even a little bit. So then she got more and more, whatever was available with her, she poured into that plate, but it did not move. She was worried a little bit. So she told other wives also, "Look, now if we have to get our Lord Sri Krishna, and if we want him to stay with us, so for that we have to give away whatever we have, and please you also give your ornaments and jewelry, whatever is there with you, put it in the plate." So other wives also, they did the same, and they started pouring the gold jewelry in the other plate, but it did not move. Now Lord Sri Krishna said, "What have you done, Satyabhama Devi? You have made me slave. What have I done?" Satyabhama Devi was in tears, She said, Lord Sri Krishna, it's all my fault. Now, what to do in this situation? I am unable to understand. So, Lord Sri Krishna said, why don't you seek help of Rukmini Devi? Upon which Satyabhama Devi ran to the palace of Rukmini Devi and she narrated the whole story. That this is what happened. I have donated our Lord Sri Krishna to Rishi Narada and he is taking away. I am not able to, do that weighing. So Rukmini Devi smiled and she started coming to the place where this weighing was done. Tula was done. While coming, she plucked the leaves of Tulsi plant, and that is basil plant. So she plucked 3 leaves. She came, gave a smile, and just put that Tulsi leaves in the plate. Immediately, that went down. And this is how, by this incident, it's said that it's not love always outweighs materialistic things. So now, similarly, in the year 2025, in the month of April, this month itself, one incident happened, the case, which I'm going to share with you all. So, this is a case of Janvi Sina, who fell in love with a boy. I mean, they both were in love with each other during the college time. So, they dated each other for some while. Then they told the parents that we are in love and we want to get married. The parents also happily agreed, and with the blessings of the parents and all relatives, they got married. So, the romance and love turned into a very nice ceremony like a marriage with the blessings of everybody. So until here it was all nice. Afterwards, they gave birth to a son, happily married. The son became 4-year-old. Until then, everything was nice and smoothly going on. But yes, there was some change and twist in this happy married life. Janvi Sina came to know that her husband is in love with somebody else. So then started a ugly battle of divorce and custody. The court said that the custody to be remain with Janvi Sina and ordered the husband to pay monthly maintenance of rupees 16,000 to her. So she started living separately, and the husband used to send 16,000 every month, and this went on for quite a long time. But recently, last few months, suddenly the maintenance stopped. Now Janvi Sina was worried about as she has a growing son, and she was not able to sustain. So she, as she was staying in Gujarat, she went to Gujarat High Court for her rightful claim of maintenance. In court, husband said that yes, I have not sent the maintenance for last many months, and the reason behind this is that he was suffering. He told that he was suffering from a deadly disease of cancer, and whole lot of money is going for the treatment. Now Janvi Sina was literally she was moved by this, hearing about the illness and all. So she said, "My lord, now henceforth, I don't want any maintenance from my ex-husband. I, give away that right of maintenance. I don't want anything, any alimony or anything. And not only this, but whatever I have, what are my savings, all that I will give to the ex-husband so that he can treat himself in much better way." I mean, this gesture of Janvi Sina leaves, no words to express. Like, what is the love? The husband is not yours now, but still, you're giving away your right. You're giving away what you have saved for your future to somebody who doesn't belong to you now anymore. But dear, all the twist lies ahead. The second wife with whom the husband had married, they have no children. That wife has no children. She gives an affidavit saying that to the court, saying that if Janvi Sina gives away the custody of the son to us, she will continue getting the maintenance. I mean, I'm really unable to understand this lady, second wife. First, you have snatched the husband. Now you're telling to give away the child also. And to whom you're asking? You're asking to the lady who has sacrificed her alimony for a person who has cheated on her. She doesn't care of money and anything. And how can you ask something like this to that woman? I'm just, So thankfully the Gujarat High Court was sensitive enough, and Gujarat High Court said that don't bring this ugly custody battle here, otherwise I'll impose the fine of rupees 2 lakhs on you. Now I'm waiting for the next date of hearing is been announced, and I'm eagerly waiting and want to know what happens next. Also, please comment on what you feel on this. Please share your opinions and also like and subscribe our channel. Thank you so much and namaste.